Hey guys, what up? This is welcome to Roblox. I just randomly downloaded the game and these two are Maddox Sizemore and Bonbon here. And there's also my niece right here. Okay, bam.
No, he needs to stay here. He's got to clean up his room. We got some housework to do. I love you.
Okay, I'm gonna play normal elevator.
If he wants to make a change, he can certainly do so, and I'll be glad to yield on that first, no doubt about it.
Now, right here, they declined to comment, but there's no secret that there's been tension between him and Scaramucci, whose friends say that he has long resented what he sees.
I'm gonna tell Candy to give you enough money
Okay.
to get you some lunch.
Let's bring in CBS News contributor Bob Schieffer, who has covered 9 presidents. It's always great to have you. Thanks for being here. Allocate some time, because a few things happened this week we have to discuss. Let's start with
I love you.
turmoil at the White House. Have you ever seen infighting like this before?
This is just extraordinary, and I think I've said about 400 times during this campaign over the last
Candy,
2 years, I've never seen anything
If you
like this.
can,
But
give your daddy $5 or something. Give him some lunch. He's got a doctor's appointment after he drops Maddox off, and he won't meet his doctor's appointment.
I just go my way, living every day. I don't worries don't hurt me. Things that bother you never bother me.
I love you. Bye.
And that's what's happened here. We keep hearing about all these leaks and the president.
Here to dim the lights of Hollywood's brightest showplace is about to unfold once again. A stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator into a nightmare. That door is opening once again, but this time it's opening for you.
Yes, and I do not see that it's helping the president in any way. I think we're going to look back on this week, unless they get themselves straightened out here, they're not going to get anything done. And this may be the week that we look back on and say this was the beginning of not getting anything done.
Maybe a new low, because that article that you were talking about, that Scaramucci was just quoted, one profanity after the other. You can't even say anything that he said in this article on television. Is that a new low for the White House now?
Well, I think at best it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the White House. It's embarrassing for the country to have this kind of thing. This person is supposed to be the spokesman for the president of the United States. And I sure hope my grandchildren didn't hear any of that.
Absolutely.
Because I wouldn't want them to hear that. And then, you go on, also happening this week, the president goes and speaks to the Boy Scout Jamboree, and the head of the Boy Scouts has to apologize. It's just one.
Our internet just went off.
Yep. Okay, I'm back. The internet just shut off completely for a split moment. I'm gonna see if I can find a game. There's a game that I used to play a lot on Roblox.
Maybe they could come up with a plan, because the guys
I'm just gonna
haven't come
search
up with it yet. So
it.
right now, it's at ground zero. There's nothing going to happen.
What did you make of Senator McCain's decisive no vote that basically did it in?
Well, Senator McCain is a true American hero, and he's a person that all of us can admire, whether we agree even with him on this. Senator McCain votes his conscience on every vote, and So if he doesn't want to vote for it, he'll be glad
I'm just
to tell
gonna
you why,
search
and he does
Pizzeria
it when
RP.
he
Deal. What do you make of that
Yes,
messaging
I found
in the wake
it.
of all this?
I found it.
You know, it's who knows. I mean, I stopped a long time ago trying to interpret these tweets. I don't know what that's about or why he chooses to do it that way. But what I do find interesting is
Okay, here we go.
the way to step on his own story, you know, and just when the conversation.
Ever since the Gang of Eight, which we put together.
Okay, here we go.
I've not seen a senator who speaks truth to power as strongly as well.
I'm just gonna go to the original Freddy.
Treasure his friendship.
Actually, first I'm gonna make me something
I've known a few great men.
from the OC Creation.
I put Ted Kennedy in that category and
Really?
Andy Inouye.
It just lagged out on me.
Came in that category too. And certainly not to be forgotten.
Well, the music is
Praise
okay.
Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski. They were
Just load already.
and women are
Well, I'm gonna play it.
in his actions in the last few days.
Okay, I'm just gonna decorate my avatar.
You know, on health, we got to shut that off. Whoever's doing it. What is it? Okay, thank you. On healthcare, I hope we can work together to make.
Alex, let me see your screen so I can clean it. Your screen is really dirty.
And
To me.
I'm optimistic that that can happen.
Well, I'm still
I think
recording, right?
at the very beginning, we should stabilize the system. We should make permanent the cost sharing, which keeps people's premiums down and keeps the counties that are covered up. We should look at reinsurance. Tom Carper and Tim Kaine have a bill.
Sorry, my mom
Susan
just had to
Collins
clean
and
my
Bill Nelson
screen.
have a bill. And that will help stabilize the insurance markets. And we should look at Claire McCaskill's proposal for the Bear beat. ARE counties that offer real opportunities for health insurance for counties, the relatively small number of counties, almost all rural, that are not covered. That's what we should do initially. But then we should sit down and trade ideas. Lamar Alexander and Patty
Just gonna go
Murray
to the
are
catalog
already
and see
talking
what's
about doing
going
that,
on.
and I'm hopeful that they can begin a series of hearings. Nobody has said Obamacare is perfect. Nobody has said our healthcare system doesn't need fixing. The problem was when they tried to just pull the rug out from under the existing healthcare system. So change it, improve it, but don't just take a knife and try to destroy it and put nothing in its place. And so we can work together. And I said that on the floor last night. And a whole number of Republicans who are usually more quiet and more conservative came over to me and thanked me and said they want to do it. So on health care, but also in the Senate as a whole, I hope what John McCain did will be regarded in history as a turning point, where the Senate turned back from its partisanship and
There's nothing really
started
that
working together.
good.
We long for it. We yearn to work together. And there are various forces, they call them centrifugal forces, that get in the way. But I think sometimes you need a little spark that inspires the forces of coming together to outweigh the forces of pulling apart.
There's nothing good.
John McCain may have done that. And I intend to follow through. I'm not finished. Two other things I would say. President Trump did a tweet last night and a tweet this morning. Not presidential. His tweet last night said, we're going to let the system collapse. We're going to hurt innocent people because we're angry we lost politically. That is small. That is not what a president does. And I hope our Senate colleagues, our House colleagues on his side of the aisle will turn a deaf ear on that. The things I mentioned will help make the system stronger. They're non-ideological, and we can do those first, and then we can look at each other's ideas. So this idea of sabotage is a very bad thing, and Donald Trump doesn't even get it politically, because if he sabotages the system, it's going to hurt him, as well as hurting millions of Americans. And second, this morning, Donald Trump pulled away from the bipartisanship that John McCain and so many senators felt last night by saying we should change the rules and go to 51.
Okay, now I have some free stuff.
He had 51. He only needed 51 in the health care bill and couldn't do it. So let him turn around too. Let him understand that the only way we get major things done in America, in the Congress and particularly in the Senate, is bipartisan. And
I'm going to choose this baseball cap.
Based on fluff, because he had the 51 votes already with reconciliation and he couldn't get it done, and then he says let's go down to 51. I just don't get it. Finally, just a deep people blame Mitch McConnell. I don't think that's fair. I think there were deep fault lines in what our Republican colleagues tried to do, because Donald Trump and the Republican Party campaigned on one thing: lower premiums, more coverage, don't cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. And the bill they put together did just the opposite. They didn't campaign on what they proposed, tax cuts to the rich, slashing Medicaid. But what happened was the hard right Koch brother wing of the Republican Party has too much influence.
I'm just gonna
And for years they've been on the outside.
I didn't get any hair, so I'm just gonna get me a cap. Okay, that's all the time I got for Roblox today. If you want more Roblox, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. It really helps me out. So subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. So goodbye, guys. I'll see you next time. Oh, wait. If you want to be my friend on Roblox, it's FoxyCool YT16. Bam.